Welcome back to another edition of Laying It Down. It is August 24th, National Kobe Day, or only if you're in Orange County. Episode 32, joined by Scout and Sloth. What's going on? How was the weekend?
Sixers suck.
Sixers do suck. Swept.
Sixers suck. Fire Brett Brown.
And Luka, we were recording a little
beast.
earlier than normal, just won in overtime against Clippers on bum ankle.
Step back over Kawhi, buzzer beater in overtime. They're down by one. It's the fucking set there. Steph Curry, range three, none but net. Killing all Clippers, bettors, hopes, and
Luka
dreams.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, NBA playoffs were pretty exciting this weekend. Everything besides the Sixers. Even the Lakers and Portland, they're having a pretty decent series. The Bucks bounced back against the Magic. The Jazz and Nuggets, I feel like that's just blowout after blowout each game, right? What's that? 1-1 series?
Well, the Jazz have blown out the Nuggets twice.
Okay.
The past two games, just domination.
How many points did the Nuggets score that one game?
Like 135 that on their first game, and then they scored like 85 the next.
Yeah, it's like unheard of.
Stay away from those over-unders. Bet those ones live. Speaking of which, Scout.
Yeah.
Swore by a system. I went nothing but ice cold.
I went absolute ice cold on the live overs. Today I
don't know which ones you were betting. I don't know which ones you were betting because they were hitting left and right for me.
Yeah, you were just on the right side of them. I went, the Lakers Portland, when it didn't reach 200, I got absolutely fried by it. I'm like, how does an NBA game not hit 200 points? And I had like 202, 203, 204. I'm like, this is easy. And it fucking was like 199. Are you kidding me? The Lakers just mailed that last couple minutes in and cost me some money there. And
Breaking
I played.
news.
Breaking news?
Kyle Lowry just walked off bum ankle into the locker room. Didn't look good against the Nets.
Oh, boy.
So see what comes of that. But
yeah, I think that series is over there too. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad and they can actually get a little bit of a break because the Nets are fighting, but they just can't compete with the Raptors. The Raptors are pretty insane still. Trying to think what else even happened this weekend. Oh, well, Scout, what I've been doing is taking the favorite once they go down a couple of points, and that changes the spread. So, when like another team goes on that 10-0 run, and then you get the Clippers like -3.5 instead of -7.5. Boom.
So I almost pulled the trigger with the Celtics today when they opened at like -8 and they got all the way down to -3.5, and I'm like, it just hurts my heart to bet against the Sixers. So I just didn't take it, and they lost, and they just dominated the Sixers once again. So, the Celtics, if you're not a Sixers fan, it was the easiest money you could have made.
Yeah, the Sixers didn't look like they even wanted to be out there at times. Like, literally, they just knew it. But shout out to our guys in the NHL, Fly guys. Flyers are killing it. They're a lot of fun to watch. I'm not big of a hockey fan. I think we've talked about that before, but playoff hockey is something else. And the Flyers are exciting. They push the pace, and they're exciting to watch.
kinda hot.
Yeah, but what I'm hearing, they got the Islanders next, and I'm hearing that's not going to be the easiest of matchups. So we'll see. Our friend Jay thinks that's going to go 7 games.
Oh, yikes. Okay. How are we doing on our NBA predictions?
Here, I can check the standings here.
Because I don't even remember who I picked.
I'm sure I had Celtics at 5. So
yeah, I had the Sixers, so not what you want there.
That was your fanboy.
I said it. I hand up. I said it early. I can whip up the standings here real quick.
Yeah, the Nets are down 3-0, so they're not they were never gonna do anything anyway. But if Lowry is down for any amount of time.
Yeah, that'll be
All right, here we go.
These are interesting with the Celtics now too. With Hayward being out.
So you guys both had the Celtics. Woody had him in 5. Sloth had him in 6. They swept the Sixers. Let's see. The Heat are up 3-0, and Woody has the Heat in 5. Sloth and I both took the Pacers. I have them in 7. Sloth has them in 5. So
that's what I regret. Not gonna lie, because the Heat are looking fucking good.
Yeah, playoff B.
Playoff
Yeah.
J Butt. I'm really surprised that the Mavericks are tied with the Clippers right now, 2-2. We all had the Clippers 4, 5, and 5.
That's surprising, but like we said when we talked about it, Luka's going to have to go off, and I think this is his second straight game dropping 40-plus points.
He's just absurd right now. Lakers are 2-1 right now. Rockets are 2-1. Jazz are up 2-1. I had the Nuggets in 5, so that's not happening. Woody has the Jazz winning in 7. That could happen.
What do I have? I think I have the Jazz too.
You
right?
have the Nuggets in 7.
Oh, there we go.
Rockets in 4. Rockets in 7. Thunder in 6. Thunder have looked outmatched big time.
Well, they did win last night or whatever. The other night.
Toronto's probably going to sweep. Orlando looks outmatched by the Bucks, and so do the Trailblazers look outmatched by the Lakers. After both those game 1, I think they were just a little lackadaisical there. By the number 1 seeds, they weren't in it. Thought they were going to coast past the 8 seed, but that's not going to happen. So LeBron had a great game 3 after struggling the first 2. Giannis is back.
So he had a triple-double game 1, and then game 2 he just let AD fucking go nuts. I don't know if LeBron's really having that bad of a series, but, because he did show out game 1. It's just that game 2, I think he just has to get these other guys going. Like, he's not going to be able to win without AD stepping up. And sometimes AD just, I feel like, forgets about how fucking good he is and, like, the fact that he could just take over the goddamn game. Like, just go for it, man. Like, sometimes he just plays, like, he plays small. Like, he plays like he's, like, 6'1". You're like, dude, you're 7 feet tall.
Well, he used to be a point guard, so.
Yep.
Back in high school. Yeah, I think we're doing okay on our picks. My Sixers pick was a homer pick, so that blew up in my face. But besides that, I think, most of our picks are alive.
I don't think we ever did this, but should we pick our finals matchup? I mean, we could do it now, right? Or do we want to do it right for the start of the second round? Once we
I mean, we could throw it in there.
I got to think about it.
Yeah. All right, we'll do the start of the second round.
Okay. I want to get it right. Probably won't.
I mean, before the playoffs, I would have said it's going to be the Clippers and probably the Bucks. That would have been my
Raptors.
finals.
The Raptors and the Heat are looking better than the Bucks.
They
at least having a bubble. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right. So that was before pre-playoffs, I would say that. And I don't know. I know the Clippers are 2-2 right now, but the Clippers are just so fucking good.
Really
Official pick: Lakers, Raptors. Lakers win in 5.
Wow.
That's my pick.
Okay. I think I right now I'm still gonna have to go with the Clippers. They just have, I think, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and their supporting cast is much better than the Lakers supporting cast. Kyle Kuzma is a ghost out there. I don't know if he knows how to play basketball right now. And the Clippers have Lou Will and Montrezl Harrell. Both could have won 6th Man of the Year this year. I think the Clippers are they're just too much, I think. Unless LeBron goes like finals LeBron when they won in 7 over the Warriors.
Yeah.
Unless we get that LeBron, I don't know if the Lakers are going to have enough. So I like the Clippers.
So mine's going to completely depend on what the second round matchups are. I haven't looked exactly like who plays who. But I think the West, this is going to be surprising, could be Clippers against the Rockets, if that's possible for the
It is possible.
Western
So
Conference Finals.
Rockets play the Lakers next round if they both win. And then, so right now the Jazz are beating Nuggets. So if they win and the Clippers win, it'll be Jazz Clippers.
I think the Rockets, without travel and without having to go into opposing teams.
So you think they can beat the Lakers?
I think if they have the rhythm and with Russ coming back, like in the bubble where you're just playing every other day and you're just shooting.
Dude, I think the Heat. You're right. The Heat could do something. They just fucking jack threes and just.
These teams that are shooting, like they don't have to travel or go. They're playing on the same court, and they're just playing every other day. So like, obviously it's small sample size for us and not as serious. But like when you start balling every day and you're balling every other day, and you're balling at the same court, like it's different than having to go and travel and stay in weird hotels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deal with fans. Like I don't know. I think the teams that are just shooters can have a big advantage and possibly blow up these playoffs. So I do like the Rockets as like a sleeper pick.
You might be on.
So what do you think? You like the Clippers as well then?
I like the Clippers and the Rockets as of right now. I just thought the Lakers they seem a little hot and cold because I think the Rockets are a better version. Yeah, I think the Rockets are a better version of the Trailblazers in the sense of like shooting threes and just sending it. Obviously, the Trailblazers have a center, but the Rockets don't. But yeah, I don't know. We'll do official picks before the start of the second once we get the matchups. I'll see what the path is.
Okay.
All right.
Big news in the NFL. Earl Thomas, safety for the Ravens, had an interesting offseason that we documented. Got caught in bed with his brother. And his career's kind of spiraled downhill once he broke his leg or whatever in Seattle.
Flipped off Pete Carroll
and the Seahawks. Like, I'm done. Goes to the Ravens. Had a decent year. Then this weird offseason. And then on, I believe it was Friday, got in an altercation on the field with a teammate. Ended up punching his teammate. And I guess it was enough for the Ravens to say, we're done with you. Couldn't find a trade partner because there's like $10 million owed and the contract wouldn't make sense for another team to pick up. So he's a free agent. Anyone can sign him. Where do you think he goes and what's good with Earl Thomas?
I mean, fuck. That's the only thing you can say as an Eagles fan because there's plenty of videos of Earl Thomas literally going, Cowboys, come get me. Please just come get me. I want to play in Dallas. And regardless, his play, when you talk about just the player, he's probably one of the top five, maybe even a little too conservative, top three safety in the league.
Yeah, he's a beast.
It just seems weird that like a practice fight got him cut. Like there's got to be more. There's got to be more to it.
I think he was like late to meetings and stuff, and I think it was a build-up. You're right though, because a guy of this magnitude who you paid, he had a front-end contract, and he already got like $20 million for 1 year, and you just let him loose. Doesn't make sense. So his backup must be decent, but obviously not Earl Thomas. But I think it just sends a message to the team like, we're going to cut anyone, I guess, that doesn't do what we want to do. So.
Yeah, good for the Ravens, I guess, if that's what they want to do. But I would love to hear a little more backstory because you don't just get cut for fighting with a teammate. You know what I mean? Just doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. He did put up an Instagram, like with the fight video. I didn't get to see it because he did delete it an hour later. But then he also put up like the caption was something like, "There's a busted coverage, mental error on my end. I was trying to explain that to my teammate, and he started like going off on me, and that's when things escalated, basically."
Yeah.
But I feel like training camp fights are like I don't know. When I used to go to the Eagles training camps at Lehigh, like you saw a fight every single day. So like I don't like these guys are fighting for a spot, so it just makes sense. But yeah, there's got to be more to the story there that I'm sure will slowly trickle out.
And we didn't see the video. Like, I wonder like how bad it was because nobody saw it, and obviously the Ravens didn't want it out there. So I think there's a chance he ends up in San Francisco, brings back the old Legion of Boom. Sherman's already there, and
Okay.
they are instant. They were just there last year in the Super Bowl. So all signs point to Dallas, though. The McCoy opt out, right? Freed up $4 million.
Where's Gus Bradley at?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because that was his old defensive coordinator in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's going to make an impact somewhere. We just don't know where.
San Francisco would make sense, especially with the Super Bowl roster that they have too. And
yep.
Yeah, I don't know if they have cap space to bring him in because I'm sure he's not going to be cheap.
You play Seattle twice a year.
Yeah.
This guy is he seems like he's got this chip on his shoulder, so why not stick it to your old team 2 times a year?
Does he play the same position as Fitzpatrick in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
He plays the same position. Let's say you just put both of them back there in Pittsburgh and let them fucking go nuts.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see.
Gus Bradley is on the Chargers.
Hey, that would be crazy too. Not much of an offense, but we got the defense.
Is that the best secondary in the league then?
I think it already is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, they have Chris Harris Jr., Derwin James, and Casey Hayward.
Yep.
Like, that's fucking stupid. Okay,
just Ingram.
live update here. Nets Raptors game is out of control. It's the live over is 244. It opened at 221.
Wow. Are you flipping on yourself?
That's 23 points over what the original line is, guys. There's no way.
Sounds like you're flipping your
You
mouth.
heard it here live under for
the new wave.
Scout.
Brooklyn's plus 16.5 right now too.
They opened at 14.5 though, so it's not that crazy.
Yeah, but they only lost by 5 for one game, and they're within 9 right now.
16.5. Take them.
16.5 locked in.
Well, I got 244 and 240. I think I got 2 of them. So we need to go under 240.
No,
we are locked in plus 16.5. That's a ton of points, guys.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we need under 240.5.
Okay.
240.5.
240.5.
I'm going under 244.5.
Yeah, I got that one too.
243.
All the unders.
I got all the unders, dude. It opened at 221. Come on, they're just have a hot. It's gonna end. This hot quarter is gonna end. We see it all the time. Big under.
Okay.
I hope.
Also, with the COVID testing, there was a bunch of false positives. I think the Browns had at least 10. A bunch of teams were impacted by this. Josh Allen could not practice because of this. So the NFL is investigating it. Let's hope they figure it out before the season because there's a chance this could happen to Carson Wentz or Tom Brady.
Even like a rookie or something.
Yeah.
This could affect them even more because rookies need those reps at practice.
Let's hope they get this figured out. Better to happen now than later, but a little concerning.
So what do you guys think? You think it's the new saliva test they're trying? You think that's the culprit?
Apparently it was one facility in New Jersey, one training place or lab that this all happened in. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like just everywhere. It was just this specific place. Maybe they have it out for the NFL. Maybe they don't like the NFL. But, yeah.
Conspiracy theory.
Let's hope they figure that out. And on more not great news, Ron Rivera, it seems like the Washington football team can't catch a break. Ron Rivera diagnosed with cancer. Apparently he is most likely going to be okay. But shocking. Dude is one of the better dudes in the NFL, stand-up guy. I don't know. I think the Reds – oh, I just said the word. I think the Washington team –
there you go.
I think they might do okay this year. We're gonna do a new preview coming up. I think they might do okay.
What does okay mean?
5-6 wins.
All right, you're not a bet man, but if you were, I would have said I'll take the under.
I don't know. I feel like Ron Rivera is gonna It's a team of hope to 5 wins.
They're
Let's hope-
bad, bro.
Yeah,
Bad.
let's hope they can come back, or Ron can come back, because their interim coach is Jack Del Rio, and what a train wreck that would be. But I mean, I think Ron Rivera can at least get them, maybe not winning every game, but at least improving every game.
Yeah.
Where I think Jack Del Rio, if you had to have a full season of him, I think you're at a worse spot than you are right now.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else NFL news-wise? I got nothing.
You just hope Ron Rivera is okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad they caught it at the early stages as well.
For sure.
The only other thing I've heard rumors of is a playoff bubble for the NFL. That
they're
considering that.
It's in the works.
That would be a game changer, like we said with the NBA bubble. Like, no, you don't travel and all that. You'd probably do it in a dome, maybe.
You would imagine.
No weather. So a lot that goes into that. We'll see. It'd be nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would definitely be interesting.
They'd
I don't
probably
know
do it in Dallas.
if the season goes well and there's not a lot of like outbreaks and stuff like that. I don't think it would be necessary, as long as the players are doing what they're supposed to do. I think we'll be okay.
And by the time we get to January, let's hope it's resolved too. But I don't know how much a playoff bubble works, because you would have to have multiple fields. You can't have all these games on one field. The field's just going to get beat up, and then you're just going to have more injuries because of bad field conditions. So you have
it's
to
like
do
the
it
NBA is like 3 courts.
Yeah.
So Well, I guess they could do maybe. What do you think they could do? You could just. I don't know if you want to do Florida, but I'm saying they have 3 football stadiums, or you could do college stadiums too. Like you could just take over those. Right.
Yeah, it's not a bad
kind
idea.
of stay in state, or I don't know. That's just a thought.
Yeah. Segments, Nerd Alert, Madden 21. If you have EA Access, or they call it EA Play now, you can get access to the game early.
Ew.
EA Play. Yeah.
I don't like it.
10 hours. You get 10 hours. I've been playing a bit. Sloth has gotten into it.
What do you think, guys? First initial reactions. What do you think of the game?
It's slow. The gameplay is slow, in my opinion.
I think it's slow, but I think that's because of some of the skill level we're playing on. Like, some of these challenges are slow, and your players are slow because the team sucks.
Oh, so you're like playing on rookie and pro and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that just slows down the game speed. But it does look a little cleaner, a little more modernized. The player art and some of the Ultimate Team is better. Like, even just looking at your team, it's just easier to see everybody and kind of see where your roster's at and who you have. Other than that, I mean, some of the layouts pretty much the same. It's just they updated some artwork and other things. We haven't gotten into it too much, but the grind is starting this week, definitely. Trying to get all these solo challenges done to get the best team out there. Full game. We get access tomorrow night at midnight to the full game. And then 3 days after that, the 28th, the full game comes out for everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then once that happens, then we can get in a franchise and do all that. And get into the yard. Looking forward to that. Best
Which is kind of cool that you every time you level up, like you get more things for the yard. So you get more you get more customizable things for the yard. Like you can get like an arm sleeve or something like that, like shoulder pads, I guess, or something like that. Jerseys. Every time you level up, you get more and more stuff for the yard, which is cool.
What did you name your guy?
King Sloth.
Okay, Scout. You know what you're gonna name yours?
No.
Undecided?
Undecided.
Okay. I am Woody Woodster is my name. And I couldn't do –
Love that.
I couldn't do the Y in Woody. Apparently it's not – you can't – that's bad, I guess, Woody with a Y. So
you can say Wood?
So I did Wood, I-E.
Okay, that's fair.
So scam the system. But my gamer tag can be Hold My Wood 24. So that makes a lot of sense. Best and worst of the week.
The under 248, Sloth, just saying.
trying to have a positive week still, so we'll see.
I'm just saying it's at 249.5 right now.
Yeah.
Just saying if you wanted to go all in.
I don't like unders, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. What we're doing right now.
Oh, I don't like it either.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm disgusted with myself.
Not a big under guy.
It's at 250 right now. No, it can't. Like it can't. It can't. If it does, I'm done. If this goes over, I'm done. You're already here first. Done. If it goes over 249.5, done forever.
Best, worst of the week. Who wants to start?
That is
Hey,
shitty.
worst of the week.
Somebody else can go.
I have 3 worst of the week.
Oh my God, boy, you haven't had a good week in a while.
I got one best, 2 worst.
Okay.
Best of the week, Beer Olympics. Worst of the week, Beer Olympics. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. We didn't get the result we came out there for, but I gave it all our whole effort. It was a good time. My other worst of the week, though, was with our friend BK. We went to a bar. We went to Windrift. Got lucky. His girlfriend was there, so we moved right up. Got a table. Had a prime spot. We're watching the Flyers and the Sixers same time with the angles. We had service. We had shots coming. But we had a plan before we went in there that we were going to go to another bar where my girlfriend works at like the end of the first period or whatever. So the first period ends and we're like, all right, let's go to another bar.
Yep.
Go down to the other bar, packed. No seats at the bar, no tables, not taking any more names on the list because like the wait list was longer than the time they were serving food still. So nothing. We missed the whole second period, go back to the original bar we were at, and now we're on an hour wait for a table.
Wow.
And yeah.
You blew it.
And everybody at that bar is like, you guys are idiots. Why would you leave? So dumb. We got the games on our phones, though, got some beers in the parking lot, hung out. We were living. And then 20 minutes later, somebody did leave the bar, so we actually ended up getting a better seat at the bar. But it was a scary time. We missed the whole second period. Caught the end, though. Flyers win. All's well. Don't leave your seat. One bar for a game. That's all I'm going to say.
So what you're saying is BK's girl has more pull than yours.
She did that night.
Some nights you have it.
Some nights you have it, some nights you don't, you know?
I just grabbed the Nets at +20.
Big game. This is a big game for you guys.
Well, for me. This is a big right the ship game for me.
Okay.
If it doesn't happen, like I said, I'm done.
Okay. You want to go or me?
I'll just worst of the week. My mom might have COVID, might not have COVID. So
COVID watch back on Scout.
Yeah, back on COVID watch.
Back on COVID watch.
Not what you want. So yeah, been a pretty dry, shitty week. Not what you want. And especially if this Nets game doesn't go the way we want, it's going to be a real bad week.
You got a good?
No, that's all I got.
All right, we are ending this on a depressing note.
Yeah, not good.
I lost thought of one of my worst of the week. Hopefully it comes to me. Best of the week, I learned poker, and I won. I beat my friends. So.
Yeah, you're a natural.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not anything to do with luck, but I know how to play. It's fun. I enjoy it. Worst of the week. I've
Under
found
248 locked. Okay, sorry, Freddie.
I found 2 roaches this big. I'm not exaggerating.
Oh,
this big
no.
in my apartment.
Oh my God.
So
that'll make the blood crawl. Did you go get how many cans of Raid did you go get?
I haven't gotten one.
What the fuck?
You know what they say? If you see one, there's 100 in hiding.
These are like the kings of all the roaches in this apartment complex. It's disgusting. So that's one of my worst of the week.
Did you get any bug spray?
No.
You haven't done anything?
Well, I got exterminators coming.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so that'll make it better.
Hey, I had a roach war back in college. Boric acid, I think it's called. You can buy it at like a Home Depot. It looks like it's this white powder, and you just spray it. You just cover your house in it, basically, right? Mm-hmm. And what happens is the roaches, when they come, they'll walk in it, and then they'll walk in it, and it doesn't kill them initially, but it takes it back, so they'll walk back to their nest, and then it'll spread throughout the nest, and they'll all die. Because
so it's
otherwise, yeah, because otherwise you're just killing the ones you see, and you need to kill the ones you don't see.
Well, Woody, before you do that, just make sure it's pet friendly.
Good point. That is
good point. Yeah, I didn't have a pet.
Yeah,
Kylo
white powder on the
found
floor
one of
is
them.
going to be bad news for the doggo.
He chased one of them. That's how I knew about the second one. So
good boy, Kylo.
He's always on alert.
Good boy.
Other worst of the week. My friend had a barbecue yesterday. Pork shoulder, was cooking it for, I think it was 9 or 10 hours, so like a long time. And the next morning, everyone's stomach hurt. So we don't know how cooked it actually was.
Uh-oh.
So dealing with that at the moment.
No food poison?
Stomach doesn't feel too hot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm missing. I had another worst of the week. I don't know what it is, but.
Woody, you just got to stay away from the pork.
Yeah, not good.
Because that whatever place we went to with the pork was not good.
Yes. What was it, Xfinity Live?
No, it was in California.
Xfinity Live does have bad pork, though, too. Agree.
Stay away from pork, people. I don't know my other worst of the week, but.
Well, it couldn't have been that bad then.
You know what? I have another best of the week. I just placed the order for our draft board.
Let's go.
It's almost here. So.
Hell yeah.
Get hyped for that. Snake draft.
Last segment. Hope I go first.
Topic is soda. Top soda.
Just tough. I think we all have kind of slowed our soda drinking down lately.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about it.
Well, I haven't had a soda in, I don't know, 3 weeks. Trying to cut it out. Eat a little healthier, drink a little healthier.
Yeah, that's honestly, cutting soda out is maybe one of the easiest things to do. I remember one year I just did it right at Christmas.
It's not that hard.
Right, done. Boom. And now I only drink one. I'm not going to give away my first pick, but I only drink one flavor now.
Okay.
So I won the last snake draft. I had 4 votes. You guys both had 2.
Big showing in the polls.
So the order is Scout, Sloth, Woody.
Okay.
First pick, Coke. Coca-Cola.
Okay. I'm not crazy about it.
But
it should be
best
first.
Soda. It's the best soda.
Yeah. It's the best mixer. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Like I said, I only drink one now, and it's orange soda. Any type.
Wow.
Ooh, first pick?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you like orange soda, it's first pick worthy. Let's be clear.
All right. Okay. So you're staying true. I love that's respectable.
Orange soda is I feel like one of those ones where either you are like it's your go-to or you hate it.
Okay.
And you can mix that too.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. I'm gonna go Sprite and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, all right. I would have had Dr. Pepper on the brain when he was talking about either you like it or you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Dr. Pepper.
Yep. Exactly.
I hate it. It's nasty.
I like it. I haven't had one in so long.
He's gonna go out and get himself a Dr. P.
Yeah. Sloth.
All right. I guess like I said, I don't really drink soda just straight up, so I'm gonna have to go with one that's like good to mix with. And I think Woody, you'll remember these from our summer camp days as camp counselors. I'm going root beer.
Ooh, yeah. And you can do root beer float.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. That used to be a dessert we had to make. Vanilla ice cream with the root beer float. Solid combo.
Good choice. I probably wouldn't even thought of root beer. That's a good choice.
We're gonna go with the Coke alternative, Diet Coke.
Going diet. Okay.
Going diet. That's worse for you than regular Coke, but we're gonna go diet.
Okay.
And Pepsi.
So you got all the Cokes, all the
All the
types of
Cokes,
Coke.
baby. Give me all the Cokes.
Okay. Pepsi.
I'm taking one just to fuck with you then, Scout. I'm taking RC Cola.
Nice. Off the board.
Get the fuck out of here. RC Cola.
I used to work at a restaurant, and that was the one they had. And I was like, dude, what
That's
is
cheap
this
stuff.
shit? What is this shit?
Oh.
It's like all syrupy. It's either all syrupy or all carbonated. It's never good.
I just love that they're still in business. RC Cola, baby.
Cheap
Sloth.
alternative.
Sloth, what is your favorite brand? Because there's a lot of orange sodas.
Fanta. Fanta guy.
Okay.
Okay.
True and through.
Yeah, had to be fair.
Or Sunkiss.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Every other orange soda after that is fucking disgusting.
You like Capri Sun?
Capri Suns? Do I like Capri Suns? Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right thing?
Capri Sun is not soda. That's a pouch.
What's the orange drink?
Sunny D?
Yeah, Sunny D.
Oh, no, that's like orange juice. That's like
So that's where you
orange
draw the
juice is
line.
gross.
Okay.
Oh. That's not, no, come on.
And it comes in the little squeeze bottles?
Mhm.
Sunny D, man. Come on.
I'm going to take last pick. I'll go ginger ale.
Fair. It's a good pick.
Something to mix with.
And if you're not feeling well, good.
I
Makes the
could-
stomach feel a little better.
I could use some right now, actually.
Use a nice Canada Dry. Nothing wrong with it.
Honorable mentions. Mellow Yellow,
What's that?
an off-brand of like Sprite.
Never heard of it.
It's like RC. It's the RC Cola.
7-Eleven. Or not 7-Eleven. 7
Mountain
Up.
Dew. 7 Up.
Mountain Dew. We missed that one. Mountain Dew.
Didn't miss that one.
There's some addicts with Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is some big
7-Eleven, I said.
We had the colors. It was the colors.
Yeah. With the big 7.
Grape soda.
Okay.
Is Minute Maid, would you
Birch
consider,
beer.
is that lemonade? It's in the soda aisle.
Birch beer.
Birch beer, yeah.
Gross.
What'd you say?
That's like the fuck. I said Minute Maid, like the lemonade,
That's
pink lemonade.
That's
It's in the
lemonade.
it's in the soda aisle. It's in the soda aisle. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
lemonade. You could find an iced tea in the soda aisle, too. Doesn't mean it's a soda.
Do you hear that ferocious bark?
I wouldn't want to come in your house.
That's what he does now. He's become like a watchdog.
That's good.
Chasing roaches and flies.
Killer.
I really wish I remembered my other
Oh,
worst of
guys,
the
I
week.
had another worst of the week.
What is it?
So, I have an indoor cat, right? Doesn't go outside.
Mhm.
He somehow got fucking fleas.
Oh, that's bad. So you got corona and fleas.
Corona and fleas. Don't come into my fucking house.
You gotta burn the
Wow.
house down, I think. I think we just gotta,
Well,
Just gotta
yeah,
start
we got
over.
renter's insurance, so the house is gonna be burned. If the house burns down, delete this podcast.
On it.
We had to like fucking bathe the cat for I don't know, like an hour, and my mom went out and had to get this special flea shampoo, and then we got like flea drops, and then got him a flea collar. We had to fucking flea spray the whole house, vacuum, fucking. It was like just terrible.
My friend has a dog who had fleas, and apparently, like, if they eat the flea, then they get worms, and
It's
then
bad. Yeah.
like it's like a big thing. So
Yeah.
a lot of critters involved in today's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not what you want.
No, not what you want.
knock
I
on
was-
wood over here.
After I saw the roach, and I know we did a snake draft of like scariest animals, I think I would add a roach on there. now that
They're
I'm thinking about-
disgusting.
And these are big ones. Like,
Yo, you know what else is gross? Fucking centipedes.
yeah, centipedes
Yo.
are nasty.
Yo, those things make my skin fucking
Yeah.
crawl. Those things are
Yeah, that's it.
disgusting.
I don't know if you guys have experienced these. I don't think they're in Jersey too much or in LA, but they're lantern flies that have come over from China. I think from China. These lantern flies.
Can we get China out of here or something?
Yo, dude. They are these they are like these huge, like they're like this big. These gray flies. When they fly, their body's red. So they like
what are they called?
Whatever. Lantern flies.
Lantern.
They're lantern.
Lantern.
Like yes.
Lantern.
They are. They're just slow moving and they just fucking hover. And we had last summer we had cover at my job like around the door, and there was like hundreds in them. So you would have to open the door and like run through them as fast as you could. And like when they land on your car, like they're on my windows right now, and they have like the creepiest underbody to them, and they're big and they're just gross. Gross things.
They look like part butterfly, like death butterfly.
They look.
Let me see what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. They you think they look cool until there's 400 of them.
Do they bite?
I don't know. I tell you, they're not fireproof. I'll tell you that. Fucking light them all on fire.
Sloth is an arsonist.
Yeah. That's how you set the tone with bugs in an apartment. You light them on fire when you see them, and it's really they know.
Okay.
So they're not dangerous.
They're not dangerous, but they're fucking gross, and they travel in huge packs, and I think they kill like
trees.
The trees, yeah. They eat the fuck. So like you go up to a tree, and you think it's bark, and the whole tree is the lantern fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're creepy, man. I had one land on the windshield of my car one day when I was eating lunch at work. Oh, dude, they have a real creepy underbody. You don't want to look at them. They're not cool to fuck with.
Wow. Well, today's episode very buggy.
Yeah. Hopefully, the next episode's a little brighter.
Yeah. Next week will be a great week. It'll be a great week.
No doubt about it. Next week's going to be fantastic. Yep. Oh my God, the Nets are coming back, and the over is at 253.
Yikes! I didn't mention it. 17 days till kickoff. We're almost there. It's happening.
Come on, so we can bet on football instead of
Mahomes.
NBA.
Where's Watson?
We got. Wow, they fucking scored a lot of points in both quarters. Jesus Christ. Thanks.
We'll be back on Thursday.
We'll be back.
Hard Knocks episode 3 recap. I think we're getting the stadium. They scrimmaged on Saturday. The Rams scrimmaged in the stadium. So I think we're going to get SoFi Stadium in all its glory. Fun to see. And Madden will be out. It's looking real bright. The near future is looking real bright. So
it's going to be a better week.
Yes, sir.
I'm done my job on Wednesday. Things are good.
Things are moving up and up. We'll get a recap of Sloth's moving. Hopefully it's uneventful. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday. Peace.
Peace.